have one more thing to say about our fake disorder cringe, and it's in the name cringe. Just admit that you have internalized ableism and move the fuck on, honey. Cringe. Just admit that you hate yourself. Just admit that you hate yourself, okay?
Okay.
And maybe talk to your therapist about how your internalized ableism is something that you project onto other people, and it's actually incredibly harmful and damaging to the entire community, not just you, okay?
Man, imagine being triggered by a subreddit called Fake Disorder Cringe. Couldn't be me. So, fake disorders. We all know them. We all have seen them in TikTok. And that's just basically it. And there's also a subreddit which is called Fake Disorder Cringe. Now, if any of you don't know what the site is, which if you guys came out of the womb, well, just to clarify, you could just go into Reddit and you just basically type fake disorder cringe and you'll see it. Like, it's obviously in the page. Without regard, we are going to be looking at some of the videos from the site and hopefully make fun of these people for making up like DID or Tourette's or whatever it is that they want to identify as. So yeah, as always, just sit back, relax, eat your popcorn, and drink your Coca-Cola or Mountain Dew, whatever you guys want to drink. And yeah, let's join into this video, I guess. Starting with this first one that hopefully that I will enjoy. Alright, off the bat. First off, we got cat ears. Second off, we got whatever it is in the background. And also a gay shirt with some gay makeup. Which, in all cases, I'm not going to make fun of the person, but I am going to make fun of the fact that this individual right here is trying to mimic autism by just doing hand gestures to make it look like that she has autism. And it just really shows how people can get so viral in the internet and just don't even give a shit. But oh god, it gets even worse from there. So right after, when the video got released, she basically got called out for faking autism, which all that is said, she would respond with this video that I will be playing right now.
I've had some bad comment sections, but I don't think I've ever had a comment section as vile as this one. And I've been posted on Reddit before, and some of the stuff that's been said about me on Reddit, when, by the way, they know absolutely nothing about me, has been bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, you basically deserve it. I mean, apparently enough, you made a fucking video of you faking autism. It's stupid and ironic how people can, like, think that, oh, let me just make this video and hopefully they'll give me some clout. And then after that, they get backlash after that. They get backlash because this individual right here is faking not just autism, but also faking, like, Tourette's or, like, faking, like, a different disorder. Apparently now, you can make a symptom that, well, I would like to talk about that, but that will be in another video. But other than that, I mean, you should probably take the L on that one, ma'am. I'm sorry to say it, but you really need to, like, take the L and probably learn your mistakes. Because whatever you're doing, just stop what you're doing, because all it is it's pretty much ruining the whole vibe. And plus, you're really ruining the autism community by just faking autism itself, which is bad shit crazy, to say the least.
But I think the ones that are even worse, I think, are the people that try and act like they're really nice, but they're just really nastily taking the piss. And yeah, I just think it's really disappointing. You'll claim to support autistic people and, like, oh my god, you can talk to me about your special interest, but then the moment an autistic person shows a sign of autism that isn't socially acceptable, the allistics, they can't handle it. They physically cannot handle it.
Well, first off, people in the internet are just pieces of shits. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, there's a bunch of idiots out there that are pretty much typing on their computers, pretended to be nice to you and all of that, but then after that, they want to be dicks to you because you made like a video about autism. And plus, when you're saying like, oh, once when that autistic person, auticity, it like just shut the fuck up, dude. Like, goddamn, dude. Like, for me, and this is, I shouldn't say this off the bat, but I'm currently autistic. But I don't go around, walk over to people and say, oh, hey, I have autism and all of that. I mean, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't even work like that. And when you're putting your so-called autism to the internet, I mean, pretty much people are gonna bash you and, I mean, whatsoever. I mean, I have a lot of people that make fun of me for my disability, but, like, fuck. It's just the way that you, like, take criticism is just, it's so bad. And plus, when you say that you're expressing autism, that's not how autism is. It's not basically, like, a trait. It's not like a thing that you would magically pop out and get diagnosed with it. Like, you gotta get diagnosed with it when you're young, or probably younger. By the way, I mean, the way when people are making fun of you, it's not the point that they're making fun of you because you have autism. It's because you're faking autism in general. Like, literally, you're just using autism as a fucking TikTok trend. It's fucking crazy how people think that, like, it's okay to fake autism or fake Tourette's for clout. It's mildly insane that people like that just get away with that shit. And honestly enough, I mean, they shouldn't even get away with it in any circumstance. It's pretty serious, just to think about it. But yeah, let's see what their last words are.
You're just gonna have to learn to cope because disabled people exist and we're going to continue existing no matter how cringe you think we are. Get a grip.
Oh, I need to cope. Okay, so apparently a person that actually has autism should actually get a grip. Okay, that's actually funny. Says the fucking person that made the response video and saying that, oh, I do have autism and you guys are hating on me. Like, just get off from TikTok and touch some grass. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. But anyway, I mean, I'm tired of, like, talking about this person. So the next up, we got this other chick, which apparently, luckily enough, isn't the autism faker, but she is more of a DID faker. If none of you don't know what DID is, so basically DID is like dissociative identity disorder, which apparently is a really rare, I mean, when I'm talking about rare, a rare mental illness that has the population of 0.01%, which is extremely rare. Let's see how this lady portrays DID, shall we?
Well, we understand the point you're trying to make here. That is not what we were saying, and will never be what we tried to say. Our point
What's up with the fan in the background? Can you just turn off your fan so we can actually hear you better?
To think that because their factives and just weird interjects in general are needed, like they would not split off if they were not needed somehow. That gives them an automatic free pass.
Okay, so when I get to understanding is that basically, if you have like multiple alters that you just made up in your head, you get a fucking free pass of being diagnosed with DID. Okay, so if I made an alter of, let's say, Barney from Half-Life, so I would be like, oh, I identify as Barney from Half-Life, or I identify as Gordon Freeman, or I can identify as, I don't know, fucking Claptrap from Borderlands 2. Yeah, I mean, I got multiple alters now, guys. I got a free pass. It's so ironic that people can make up their own alters and just make it so that they have a free pass. It actually shocks me just to see that people like this could make up their altars. And just to think, if this person had like a black altar and they say the N-word and they just say like, that wasn't me, that was my altar, Tyrone or some shit. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, come on, bro. I mean, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It literally does not work like that. All it is basically, it's a child that's been through mental and physical abuse to the point where they have to hide their selves. Like, if you were abused as a child and you have to block out everything that's happening, that's pretty much what that disorder is. In this fucking person's case, they can just change their altar whenever they want to. Yeah, that seems legit. Anyway, back to the video.
That because they're here for a reason, they're not weird. It's not weird. They're not weird. It's not creepy. Like, I need them, bro. Like, sort of thing. But stop.
Stop
People
it.
who don't have a
Get some
disorder
help.
are going to think that your true crime interjects are weird. They're gonna think that your Technoblade interject is weird, and that is okay.
Now, where I get from the DID symptom, and I'll get to the crime interjects in a little bit, but apparently, mostly for all of these quote-unquote alters that these DID fakers are making up, are basically either, like, Dream SMP characters, like Dream, Sabnab, George, or fucking Technoblade, you know, those fucking people. Honestly, they're cringe. Those interjects are pretty much cringe in general. But the crime interjects, like she's saying, like, say, if I made an altar of, like, say, Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy, or Eileen Wuornos. Yes, that is extremely weird to make an altar of some certain serial killer. And I really want to talk about, like, the whole people having some fantasies with serial killers, especially with, like, Jeffrey Dahmer. But if you guys really want me to talk about that, just leave a comment down below or whatever. But either way, those crime interjects, people that are faking DID disorder, it's just fucking mind-blowing. And I don't know how anybody would fake like not just the Dream SMP, but a serial killer as well. So I would either have an altar of Dream, but I would also have an altar of fucking Ted Bundy or Jeffrey Dahmer or some shit. You know, it's weird to see people on TikTok making these so-called altars based on like serial killers or like some Minecraft YouTubers that they wish to be friends with one day. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just weird to me, and the point that you're putting yourself through is just, it doesn't even make any sense. It's just, you just need some help, honestly. I mean, literally, you just need some help. But let's just go ahead and continue on with the video.
People are your sources sometimes. Like, sorry. Like, for,
What in the actual fuck are you doing?
for us, we have, I'll just come right out in a minute then.
The fuck?
I am an interject of Jodie Arias. She killed her boyfriend here in Arizona in, I don't remember what year, but the body was about 6 years old.
Oh my god, dude, no! No. Hold on. Let me get one of my family members just to show them how messed up these this fucking altar is. Hold on, just give me 1 second. I'll be back.
2 hours later.
Well, actually, never mind. They don't want to, and they just put me on gunpoint. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. Jodie Arias. I'm sorry. They just made an altar of a person that committed a serious murder. One of the most brutal murders ever in the United States. If you don't know who Jodie Arias is, and if you haven't heard about her trial, she basically murdered her former boyfriend that was religious, and she was trying to force him into sexual acts, which it didn't go well. He basically broke up with her. Apparently, right after that, she came into his house. Her boyfriend went into the shower, where she then walked over to the shower, took some couple of pictures of him, and then let's just say it's a pretty brutal murder, and it pretty much took the court probably 4 years to convince her guilty of first-degree murder, and she has been sentenced in life in prison, where she would rot in prison. So this person decides to make an altar of Jodie Arias? Like, I don't get this. I don't get this generation at all. Did they not know that she was the murderer that pretty much killed her boyfriend in the most brutal fashion ever? And knowing from that, like, she basically lied her way through, claiming that it was self-defense, even though that there was a struggle. It was just, I don't know. Let's see how long this is gonna take, because I don't want to be watching this video for too long.
I'm pretty sure it happening close-ish by us is part of the reason I formed. I'm not giving out full details, but I don't like telling anybody, even our therapist, who I'm based off of, because I don't want people to. No, that's weird. I'm based off of a fucking murder.
Whoa, hold on.
Weird.
Okay, I gotta stop this right now. Okay. So you did admit that it is weird to make an altar of a murderer. This is so fucking ironic. I just can't with this fucking video. We're just gonna move on. So the last video, this is going to be short, and I'm probably gonna cut this off right after this one. So this one is basically not the same person, but apparently it's the same faker. That isn't the same faker, if you know what I mean. She goes to the psychologist to get diagnosed with DID. Let's see how this goes, because apparently this is gonna be, this is one hell of a road. I can tell you that.
About dissociative identity disorder, and I've already jotted that down as one of the presenting complaints.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, in terms of not actually getting a diagnosis, but I guess off
I would
the
still
record.
say, like what we said last time, that your umbrella diagnosis would really be one of borderline personality disorder, and that all of these other symptoms that you're experiencing are as a result of that borderline personality disorder.
So basically, I don't know if you guys are hearing this, but apparently the psychologist is saying that basically it would be like a borderline personality disorder instead of a DID disorder or dissociative identity disorder. That's what the psychologist is saying. And this lady wants to get diagnosed with DID so bad. For whatever reason, it seems like a pass. It seems like a free pass to get like a DID, but I mean, it's just so ironic. But let's go ahead and continue on with this video, see how this goes, because apparently I hope that the psychologist just makes a better move.
Including being part of a system.
Yeah.
So you would not consider it to be dissociative identity disorder, but you would consider it to be virtually all of the symptoms of dissociative identity disorder under the umbrella of BPD.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wild, but sure, go off, I guess.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Good.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming in.
I'm cool. Alright.
And keep up the good.
She's so fucking mad. You can literally hear her from her voice. Anyway, big W to the psychologist just being a cool guy as much as possible. I mean, he's right. I mean, pretty much, she doesn't have a borderline personality disorder, nor does she have, like, a DID disorder. So, big old W to the psychologist for, telling how DID and borderline personality disorder really is. I think this is where I'm going to probably end the video right here. So, pretty much, my thoughts on fake disorders. You know, to be honest with you, I have no words, because apparently the way that it is now, I mean, pretty much, all the TikTokers right now that are faking disorders just for clout are even making more money than usual. And they're just bringing up attention, just faking disorders, which is pretty sad. And looking at people that have like autism or Tourette's or DID in that matter, the people that mostly have DID, they've probably been through a lot of shit, and I've kind of feel bad for the people that are being mocked by those that are faking that disorder. For autism, it's kind of mid for numerous of reasons, because mostly it's not like a disorder like they portrayed as. It's not like you gotta be treated as a kid, and yeah, there are some like spectrums that really need to get help, but other than that, autism can be like a very, very high functioning type symptom. Either way, it doesn't even matter. But other than all, my thoughts on fake disorder cringe. It's pretty funny. I kind of love the subreddit. It brings so much joy in my heart. I look at some of the videos 1 or 2 times just to have like a little chuckle. Then again, I could actually make another video about this too, but apparently enough. Who knows where this is going to go ahead. But anyway, I'm Jinkles, and I'm faking disorders for clout, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.